You've seen the businesses in action. Now it's time to meet the people behind the brands, the vulnerability, the growth, the triumph, the tears, all of it. Watch these entrepreneurs evolve in real time. Evolving Entrepreneurs, Season 1 starts now.
Hey, what's going on? My name is Rychard V, the V for Valentine. I am the face and creative behind On The Scene TV.
On The Scene TV.
Oh shit, we live? Mike did his thing, bro. Hey, you are one of the ones, brother.
Thank you, man. Straight out of NAP.
Hey, what's up, y'all? We here with Rychard V, man. He out here looking like a YN. On The Scene TV, he down here, he on the scene. Right now, some real shit going on. He really just walked in, me and DC on fly back here talking some real player shit.
Oh shit, we live.
Oh shit, we live?
I think the story that I never really tell is how much my family supported me. My mom, my brothers, my real support system. From my brother giving me the idea to do interviews when I visited Las Vegas. My baby brother gave me, he invested $100 in me to get my first microphone and set up equipment, and my mom for giving me the insight to quit my job and taking it full time. I think some of the barriers I run into is being too nice sometimes. I ain't gonna say being too nice, but not being able to say no or having time to think about it. I'm so quick to please everybody. I think one thing that it's like I got this persona about myself, and everyone else is like, oh yeah, Rychard V, come over here, and I get pulled in a lot of different directions, and sometimes that can be a challenge. The city needs more support. Also, I think the city needs more people to believe in themselves, to jump out and believe in their dreams, because you never know what the city need until you do it. Like, well, On The Scene TV, I never knew the city would need it until I did it. And people, I still didn't know the city needed it until people started telling me how much the city needed something like this. I thought that, you know, I'm just having fun, getting the views, really enjoying living in the moment, but realizing like, okay, I guess I really brung something different to the city that I didn't know. So there's other people that are sitting on great ideas that they don't know that they can bring to the city. I feel like the city supports real genuine ideas out there. People just haven't acted on those yet.
Listen, you know the importance of getting something sponged off your record. Some people been having stuff on their record and don't got the money for the lawyer to go get it sponged. And a lot of people driving around with no license. You know what I mean? All they gotta do is get it off their record. You know people are sitting in jail right now because of driving while suspended? Not today. Now this is what I'm talking about. These are people who need some real help right here, and they showed up on time. But what did you come out here for today?
To get my records expunged.
Yeah. You ready for a change?
Oh God, it's something gotta shake. Something gotta shake.
Well,
And I got kids.
I'm proud of you, bro. We just found out real quick that there is some things that they can't expunge. And what are those things, brother?
Level 3s, serious violent felons, they not taking off.
I got this information from Rychard V. Sitting here scrolling on Instagram, now sitting here saying that they expunging people's license, helping people get their life together. Okay, now I'm here.
Man, Charles just came up here to get my driver's license straight, trying to get my case expunged. You know what I'm saying? Trying to clear some things up in life today.
And me, I came up here to get the evictions knocked off. I can't get my driver license. Can't get
You can get evictions knocked off. Brian, this is a great turnout.
This is an incredible turnout. We appreciate people like you shining a light on this event and convincing people to come down here. We really are just trying to help as many people as possible.
Yeah. And as y'all can see, man, Marion County ain't trying to lock people. They're trying to help people out.
Yeah, man, thank you, sir.
You know it. That was tight. And I actually put my signature that time. I wrote in cursive.
A knowledge gap that I would like to work on is being more professional with talking to the customers, with the clients. I'm learning how to do that, but I think that there's like a lot of room for improvement. I think getting a business in structure, because I don't believe I have structure. I just kind of run and gun. And when the business picks up, that run and gun kind of gets a little challenging because it's like, all right, I'm running and gunning for everybody. And I still got to do the editing process. So I think like someone like helping me get like the business structure set in place would be very beneficial. The industry that I'm in a sense, is it's like I'm a walking ad business, and I didn't know that about myself at first. I just thought that it was all fun and games, and then like, okay, there's a lot of black businesses that I impact with my platform, and so it's just like a billboard, but on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok. How I separate the entrepreneur from the person, I don't get enough time to be the person. I think I'm always in entrepreneur mode and I have to switch out to be maybe dad or son, and then it's right back into entrepreneur mode. That's a tough question. I never thought of that because I think I wanted something so bad. Once I got it, I don't know how to balance it because one thing is like heavier. I feel like my entrepreneurial part of my life is taking over my personal in so many ways. I connected through Midwest League long ago. A few times, believe it or not. I connected with Midwest League. The first time was through True Films. True Films had got nominated for a Midwest League Award, and that was the first time I had like just really got to meet Ladina, the person behind Midwest League, the legend. And then some time later, I did a Music Monday that was like a big staple in the community. Like, you don't know who was gonna be there, and I caught the end of it. I could never catch it because like I said, I had a job. I could never catch it during the hype of it. I caught it towards the end, but ever since then though, like just Midwest League has been one of them. It's kind of like the Motown of Indianapolis in a sense. When it comes to like that scene and people just going to this one platform, like whether you in fashion, whether you a rapper, whether you in entertainment, just all these different things. Like I was like, oh yeah, I gotta get a part of that. And then just time just progressed, and then me and Ladina end up working together. Look at time. Success to me means success to me, it's crazy. Success is when you realize that it's a journey. So like, there's no like end goal for success. While you're in it, that's success. No matter what if you waking up to go to work every day to feed your family, no matter, I used to look at it like, hey, I don't care what I'm doing, I'm gonna be successful at it. And when I was in college, I joined this black organization called BMI, Black Male Initiative, and we always had this thing. My brother, when will a man succeed? And you answer, my brother, a man will succeed when he realizes success is a journey, not a destination. So like, I've always had that in my head, like success is not like an end goal. It's like while it's in it, like taking care of your family, making sure my kids straight, making sure that my mental is straight for me, making sure that I got what I need for my day. Because if I'm straight, everybody around me straight. And that's success. Like right now, I'm successful. feel like I'm getting drafted to the league. Rychard Valentine. I ain't gonna cap, this hat low-key hard. It ain't no low-key too, I feel good. Yeah. Yeah, I can see. To the league, you know what I'm saying? Things is good over here on the Scene TV. Shout out to Ladina. Before the ass whooping of 3rd grade, I was a class clown. I was so fun. I'm talking about down on the floor, making people laugh. But I think they thought I had ADHD or something like that. Cause my mama said, these people think you retarded and we can't have that. And she beat me and I was like, all right, I'm gonna straighten up. And I was cool. I was very timid. Like I wanted to joke with everyone else that was bad, but I couldn't because I was tired of them whoopings. I was like, nah. And I one of them people, it was easy for everyone to point at me. It was him. It was him. I had no everybody gang. It was him. And I'm like, nah, Until I got to middle school, I became a poet. I liked this girl named Kiera, and I said, I'm gonna write her a poem, but she had a boyfriend named Gerald. Oh man, and it's so crazy because Gerald didn't let me know that Kiera was his girlfriend. I told Gerald I was gonna write the damn poem, and Gerald was like, you should let me know what she think about it. And I'm like, man, she's like, I go with Gerald. I say, do you? Oh my God, I told Gerald a poem. I done let this man hear a poem by his girlfriend. The predicaments I put myself in. Maybe two summers ago, we're downtown and this is no cameras. This is just me trying to get people to laugh. I said, I'm gonna walk up to people and get them to laugh. So I walk up, I see couples in the street. What's going on? Okay, I see y'all looking good out here. Oh, y'all looking good, man. Your girl looking good. You looking good too. Don't beat me up, don't beat me up. And my homegirl was like, hey bro, everybody's not gonna be receptive to that. You might have to chill out there. I was like, man, how they gonna fight me? I'm trying to make them laugh. We got a comedy show to promote. It was to promote a comedy show. And after that, just getting in front of the crowd, start feeling more natural from being a comedian and into the on the scene stuff. I guess I wasn't scared during the finals because it started during the finals. And it was just like, I feel like people wanted to talk about the game. And I'm like, hey, how was the game? What you think about the game? And just getting different reactions. And then once I guess I made a name for myself, all I had to do was wear the red jacket and people found me and they started coming up to me and I'm just being authentically me and it started just clashing. And I guess that kind of like made the city like, okay, bro, cool. Cause it's one thing to see me on Instagram, but to see me, some people see me without no phone, no nothing. I'm like, man, there go Rychard V. I'm like, hey, nigga, I ain't got my shoes on. I got my toes out, gone. And and they're like, man, you real cool in person, man. I thought you was gonna be boozy or something like that. Nah, you real cool. And it just, I don't know what it is. It could be my daddy's spirit, I don't know. How you doing? It's Rychard V with On The Scene TV, and we are at the State House. Right now, we're at the Lunch with Legislators. This is an event that the Indiana Black Chamber of Commerce is throwing for a lot of black business owners out here. We want to see what new laws the legislators are about to pass and how they're going to affect small business owners like myself and small business owners out there in Indianapolis. Let's go check it out.
Hello, it's so good to be with you. I'm Andrea Hunley, one of your state senators here. I represent the middle of Indianapolis and near East Side, near West Side.
Okay, we got a senator here right here. So what is your job in the state building?
It's incredible. So I am the number 2 Democrat on the Senate side. So I'm in a leadership position, assistant minority leader. I serve on a lot of different committees, but my number 1 job is representing you, representing your family, and making sure that we are passing bills that make life better for Hoosiers. So we've been focused on utility bills, lowering those costs. healthcare bills, lowering those costs, child care, lowering those costs. That's what we've been focused on this session.
She is the woman with the plan. She helping us out, y'all.
I'm trying over here. I'm trying.
So thank you for all your hard work that you're doing.
Thank you.
Appreciate
And thanks
it.
for being out today. You know, this is how we learn what people in the community need, what small business owners need, what entrepreneurs like you need.
When you think about small business, and I keep using the word small business to highlight how important it is, they are the engine that keeps Indiana growing.
Yes. I got into politics. Shout out to Jolie Dalton. She kind of put my shoes on with the politics because she is, I don't know if she's a politician, but I know she went to school with some politicians. And she linked me in with the Indiana Black Chamber of Commerce. And shout out to them as well. I went to one of their events, and that's where I met Andrea Hunley. And I didn't even know who Andrea Hunley was. So I was like, hey man, get Andrea. I was like, all right, bet. She knew who I was. And I went home, I looked at her, I was like, ah, shoot now.
Oh, shit, we live? Hey, how you doing? It's Rychard V. We're on the scene TV. We're in Gamers Fieldhouse. Game 1 of the motherfucking championship finals. Let's go.
Pacers in 6, baby. Get that weak ass shit out of here, SGA.
It's going down. Pacers in 4, man.
Hey! Pacers in motherfucking 6!
You see the way he just fouled him? If he would have fouled me like that, I would have kneed him in the nuts.
Just to see thousands of people in the street, just like, we won! We ain't won the championship. We was just happy we was winning games. We won another game to take that shit. Just everybody just feeling good. Just that whole moment was so monumental because I don't think Indianapolis had that in the newer generation. Like the last time we had a championship was 2006 or 2007 with the Colts. But like just to have like playoff games here and then we can watch them at in the field house and people just going out in the street. And at that moment, we didn't care what color you were. Black, white, Mexican, Arabian, African. You could have been a frog and had a Pacer jersey on. And we were like, yeah, look at this little bitty Pacer jersey. Like we didn't care, like everyone was just happy to be a Pacer fan. Like, so, you know what I mean? Like, that whole time was so much monumental, and every night I went to the same bar. I don't think it's there no more. It was on the corner. I think it was like called Scales something, or it was some upscale bar. It's not there no more. I walked past there the other day. I said, damn, they shut it down. But every night for the playoff game, well, not every night, every other night we play, I go to the same bar, sit there, order the same food, drink the same drink, and I wait for everybody to come out the game just so I can be like, hey man, we won the game, how y'all feeling? And just to get that moment, and I had a job, I'm going home, editing it, and people like, man, how you doing all that? I'm like, bro, I don't know how I'm doing this, but like, if you're not outside right now, ain't no telling when we gonna get this feeling again. So I had a vision when we first did the very first On the Scene TV. I was like, I need something on the mic to let them know what we're doing. And like just watching the news and everyone in the report in the field, and I had no idea it was called a flag. I thought it was called a banner around. So I'm looking online trying to find, like, man, what is it? I don't know what's it called. So at my job we had these rectangular combine cards. I took it and I folded in a triangle, and I wrote On the Scene TV on each side in red, and I outlined it in black, and I taped it, and I had a little microphone I got from Movo, M-O-V-O microphone, and I just placed it on top. Some people thought it was a lint roller. I love the names. People like, hey man, bro, that's hard, you doing all that with a lint roller. I'm like, that's a good one. I could take lint roller. And then once I saw the other guys had one, but they had the official flag, I was like, man, what's that called? You know, they wasn't trying to give you the name. It's called a microphone. I was like, nah, man, the other piece. It was like, I don't know, it came with the microphone. And so I got on ChatGPT and I typed up, what's box thing that comes on the microphone? It's called a flag. And I said, okay, bet, I need my own flag. And got on Amazon and I ordered me a flag once I got some money. 'Cause I thought it cost a whole bunch. it didn't cost a lot. I was like, oh man. So once I got my flag, I remember the very first night I went outside. I couldn't wait. Oh my God. I said, wait till the niggas see me. Wait till they see this flag. I went outside and they was like, oh shoot, boy, you got your own microphone? Yeah. I was like, yeah, niggas, bad boy hard. That was a good night.
Long's Bakery in the middle of the hood, man, I ain't gonna lie. I know they selling more than yeast. I know they got the, oh shit, we live?
I went to Long's Donuts and the big topic was, were Long's Donuts ran by the mob? And I was like, this is interesting, because at that time, I was trying to figure out like, all right, this is after the football, I mean, not after the football games, this is after the NBA games. What else can I do to bring awareness to like what I do? And just by long shot, I went out there, did the video, and I started interviewing people what they had in their bags. And after that, people was like, hey man, I'll pay you to come to my place and do my restaurant. And I'm like, I can get paid for this? Okay, they're like, how much? What you got? I didn't know. That was my hardest thing. People like, how much? I don't know how much people get paid for this. I was the 150 man for a long time. Like, what 150? They was like, we love this nigga. 150. You gonna do all this for 150? Yeah, man, that's it. 150, 150, 150. I'm not gonna lie. Once I started to come to the evolving entrepreneurs and I started hearing other people speak on how they ran their business, it made me want to tighten up my business. Like, okay, let's not run 7 days a week because you have 7 days a week. Let's take some time off to yourself. Yep, like I've worked with, I did some behind the scenes for Keisha. That was fun. I even like get my pictures taken by Yvonne, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm comfortable like to like just be goofy on camera and not really goofy. I'm comfortable to just like let my guard down enough for someone to like give me these poses I need. Like, all right, bet. Being with Sicko Boy, coming to his show, like he pulling me out onto his platform. Normally, I don't get pulled on other people's platforms like that. That was fun for me. I'm like, all right, bet. You know what I mean? We're having a good time. This is cool. This is cool for him as well. And then just like being around like so many different rappers in the newer generation, like shout out to Sicko Boy, because like you don't really get to know everybody until you like enter certain rooms, and he has one of the rooms where if you want to be in tune with like the younger generation and the music, you gonna meet him there.
Hey, what's going on? It's Rychard V, and I am standing in front of the Mills Apartments where a fire was created here Tuesday, and I'm standing here with the victims that were affected from that fire. Now, they lost their whole life in a house fire. I don't know if you know about your home. Your home is your life. Everything in your home, you got everything from paperwork, everything has been lost, gone. And right now they're seeking a little help.
I can say one of my favorite stories, probably one of my favorite stories I've covered was maybe like the mother in the Mills Crossing, because I didn't know in the beginning how powerful that on the scene TV was gonna be for that family. And then to find out later, because she didn't tell me what she was going through. She didn't say, hey, I got kidney failure, I need your help. She didn't come with me with sympathy to do anything for her. She didn't want to be on camera. And I'm telling her, I'm like, hey, listen, lady, pain sells. We won't, your house burned down, and we ain't lying to these folks. I want the people to see this tragedy. And once I did that video, and I go back and watch it sometimes, but once I was looking at that lady's face, I was like, man, I know she didn't want to do this, but I'm so glad that she did it, because that family got so much help, way beyond they probably thought that they can get within 24 hours. like no GoFundMe, no nothing. Like we at the store getting clothes for everybody with $1,000 that someone that donated to me to get it in. I'm like, look, God is good. And then when she told me, I was like, look, God ain't gonna play about you. And segments like that, when I'm helping people who really, really need help, that do something to me. That do something to me. We had raised $3,100 for like 4 families, and then like I myself went out of pocket for people who didn't necessarily need too much. They just needed like a few things. Like I guess their microwave had got destroyed. Everything else I just went out and pretty much did myself. And I had this one lady donate me some, some gift cards. And I just, hey, need a gift card, need a gift card, need a gift card. Gave everybody a gift card who needed a gift card. But mostly a lot of people got things that was donated to them that I think were probably worth more than money.
I got one headlight, y'all. One time, a nigga saw me and said, nigga, you driving this? I said, not now.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, man, everybody laughing. It's my first time on stage. I told my full joke, my full set. And I told it about a real life event that I was embarrassed about in high school. And I told it then on stage, and I was like, yep, that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Cause when you rap, you go on stage, you rap, the most you gonna get, if they don't got no real fans, they gonna bob their head. Hey man, you know buddy? Okay, I don't know me. Like that's all they gonna do, bob their head. But when you doing comedy, it's quiet. Everyone's listening to you. They have no choice. Like, shh, he's talking. They got no choice but to listen to you. And I didn't know much about punchlines. I'm just telling the story how it happened to me. And it went well, and I was like, all right, cool, I'm do it again. And I did it again. Second show I ever did was with Mike G, Michael Galdon, not the Mike G, not the party Mike G, shout out to Mike G though. But Michael Galdon, he had a clean comedy show at 16 Tech at the AMP. I did that, took my kids to it, told some jokes about my son. That was a good comedy show. I was like, all right, bet I can tell clean comedy. And I can tell clean comedy because I've been around older women a lot. So I know how to be loud and funny without cussing. Just make people like, oh, this boy crazy. This boy a fool. And once I did that, I started doing more, what's the name of that spice beat? Chuckles and Chicken and Chuckles, or Chuckles and Chicken with my boy Nate. I was doing that, and then I met this dude named Tia Radford. He had a show in Fountain Square called Stone Tree. Stone Tree is where Rychard V was born. Stone Tree was like, it was like some Naptown Def Jam comedy type of, you can smoke in there, it's smoky, people doing their music and stuff, but when I went up there, everybody knew, hey man, that's Rychard V. So I get up there, do my set, and like, man, one time I remember I forgot my shoes at home, and I got my slides on, and it was one of them shows where like, all right, I know how to make everybody laugh if I talk about what just happened this week in Indianapolis, and I'm doing my little set, doing my 1-2, and that was that, and that's where I didn't meet Queen Quamo there, but me and Queen Quamo had met at Chuckles and Chicken. We started hanging out at the same time, going to Stone Tree. So like we were just taking the shows down one show at a time. And I want to say once we started doing our own shows, we started going to Stone Tree a little less, and it's like, all right, bet, now it's time to move around. So we started going to different places. I never forget one time me and Quamo got booked to go to the middle of nowhere with these white people. And we got the wrong address. We was sitting in somebody's driveway, listening to some music, smoking weed, and the people were like, hey, where you guys at? And we was like, we here. They was like, no, you're not. We're like, listen, we sitting in front of the house, ain't nobody here. Y'all know we was in the wrong town at somebody else's house, and I put the truck, cause I had a Chevy, a Chevy Silverado. I put the truck in reverse and ran over these folks' mailbox by accident. And she's like, drive, nigga, drive. Man, it was a good show. Once we got there, cause like, that was one of them shows where like, it was like, niggas don't belong out here. It was like a bonfire show. All the white people sitting on haystacks. It was a good show. It was a good show, but I was like, hey man, I got up there, I think I told her, I told this joke of why Asian people be digging in their butt. And there was an Asian dude in the crowd. And I don't know how, but I immediately locked eyes. I was like, my bad, I ain't talking about you, man. I just saw it at the store today. And my fault. That was a good show. But yeah, the comedy journey has been good. It's been a long journey. There's so much footage of the beginning of this journey that Quavo got on this camera that's like, man, it's probably worth $1 million if people see this. Like, it's like so many months worth of me and her in the beginning stages of the comedy journey. And to think, it's only been like 3 years. It's felt more like 5. But yeah, that comedy, that's my first love. And then on the 17th, next Friday, we right back up here at Midwest, Midwest at the Leak, laughing at the Leak at the Midwest Leak Reading Room. Listen, I'm ready, because that comedy is my everything. It's my relief. When I do comedy, I feel like when I don't do comedy, I'm disservicing my soul. Because everybody around me, if you see me in the gas station, now I got to give you a 15-minute set. They're like, God damn, Rychard V.